Good morning, guys. My name is Karen and I've decided to try and do an unboxing today of 3 diamond art clips. I'm hoping this will turn out okay. Hopefully you can see everything. I'm just going to get right into it. This one is a new release from about 2 weeks ago, and it's Countess by Lynn. You can see she's 65 by 88 and a square, how you can tell. She's got the big square there, but also a blue line right there. She is our new release from about 2 weeks ago, I believe. Let me try and see if I can get into her and we can see what we've got in there. Hoping you all have a good enough morning. It's about midday over here. We've actually got the sun out as well, and it's quite warm for the end of November. So let's see what we've got. We have our bog standard toolkit. I'll get into that in a couple of minutes. Looks like we've got an escape artist in there as well. We have our canvas. I'll pop it there for a sec. And then I'll find them. There they are. Put that to one side for a sec. Oh, things come down. And we have an escape artist, 4-placer. It's one of the things you'll get in your toolkit. And a little sticker that can either go in a logbook or on the end of your box if you store them on the end of your box. I normally put mine on the end of my boxes because I store them, you can see in the background just there, I store them next to me on my drafting table. So quickly pop that on the end of my box for us. She's getting a bit buckled, but that doesn't matter too much. She's only going to sit on the end of the box so I can see what's going on. There we go. Right, we'll go into our toolkit. Now this toolkit is going to be what everyone gets in a Diamond Art Club toolkit. There we go. So you'll get a pen. This one is a pretty light blue. You'll normally get a matching squishy to go with it. It's just to help with the comfort factor for you guys. You'll get a pair of tweezers. These ones, you can see, very sharp. If I can, the camera's going to focus. They are very sharp, so you have to keep a little sheath on them. Just prevent you stabbing yourself in your hand. I know there has been several people who have done it before. These only come in square kits. You will not get them in a round. Put that to one side. Now washi tape stock. You'll get some baggies. You'll get a small amount in there if you prefer using baggies to do kits up and whatnot. You'll get some washi tape. Very, get my hand out of the way. If it will focus. Very pretty blue with like little tulips in there. Very pretty colour. And a cute little gingerbread cover minder. I believe this is the first one I've got of this, so it's a cute little thing. Also get another multi-placer. This one will be a 7. You tend to get a 4 and a 7 Diamond Art Club, I believe, and they're the thin ones, if you can see. There we go. You also get, I can get it the right way around, your wax. There's 2 pads in here. It doesn't look like it's going to come out. You get 2 pads of heart-shaped wax in there to help with your application. They do have sticky protection on them. I'm not going to fuss too much with them because, well, I'm not going to spend too much time fiddling with it. And then she says, I'm dropping it. At least it's came out on her. So yeah, there you go. There's one of your pads, and you also get a protective cover on them. There you go. So they don't dry out. I'll put that in there out the way. And you also get a little boat with a little stopper to stop your drills from coming out. Now, most people will probably have their own stuff. I know I do. So I don't tend to use most of the stuff that's actually in here. But it is always good for a first time. If this is your first ever kit, for example. Get rid of this rubbish. So they're always good for a first little kit if this is your first Diamond Club you ever get. The cover minder and the washi tape are all going to be different, so you won't get exactly the same as what I've got. You'll get a different washi and a different cover minder. And the colour pen will also be a different colour as well. There's loads of different colours. You can get orange, you can get red, you can get green. It doesn't really matter which ones it is. I'll put them over to one side out of the way because I tend to store them away from my toolkit because I don't tend to use them. So, here is the main thing that you've been waiting on. So it always comes in a dust bag to help keep it from protection and whatnot. To help keep all the pet fur that you may have if you've got cats or dogs. And any dust away from anything until you're ready to work on it. Out. I'll put it to one side for the time being, out of the way. You have your drills. Nice bright set of drills. Look at all them. Nice bright set as well. You may see there. That is what, I don't know if you can see it on camera very well, but that is one of our specialty drills that the Diamond Art Club offer, called an AB. I'll go into that in a little bit, and you can also see if you can see it there. There's a white one as well. Just about to see a little better there. But I'm not going to get those drills out because I'll never get them back in the packet like that because the AC package them perfectly. And I'll never be able to get them back in there. My OCD will kick in big time with them if I try and put them away. You'll get, I'll put that to one side for now, like a little pamphlet booklet. I can't see very well, excuse us. So you get a little pamphlet booklet with a little thank you note from the owner of Diamond Art Club. Like a thank you. You get little tips. Move back a little bit, you might be able to see a bit better. Little tips and tricks and stuff. You also get a VIP Facebook group there with, where you get loads of little tips and tricks and you get to show off your work and whatnot. And then you get little step-by-step instructions if you're new to diamond painting and whatnot. There's some more tips and tricks. And then you get a little thank you code for some money off of your next purchase using that code. There's also one on the side of your box as well, and also you'll get one on your packaging slip as well. That comes within your packing box. And also you'll get a big key or a big legend if you like. This is all one sticker. I'm not going to fiddle around with it because it's going to be a bit fussy. But you've got your image, you've got your title, and your artist, Countess by Lynn. You've got a start and end date, which came in force probably a couple of years ago now, I believe. There she is. There's your image. And you've got all your size, shape and stuff at the bottom. And then you've got your colour code. I'll come in a bit further, you can see. Now if you've got drills under 149, they'll be what we call ABs. So you've got 1, 2 and 3, which is the sparkly coating you may have seen on the drill. Bring the drill back over for a sec. So if you can see that white there, you may get a slight sparkle there. That is what your AB is. They are always going to be under 150, so 149 and under. They're always going to be your ABs. And also, if you get any specialty drills, come on camera please. So Z will be what we call a fairy dust. So fairy dust is a drill which has come out relatively recently with Diamond Art Club. They're like a mica powder. They give like a little glittery sheen, I suppose, to the top of your drills. And it doesn't come off on to your canvas, so you don't have to worry about stray glitter getting everywhere. But as you can see, she's got 60 colours. Good variety of bright colours there. All your symbols nice and easy. Now these little stickers will also peel away, so you can pop them onto storage containers and whatnot when you come ready to kit her up. I don't tend to bother with using these stickers. I tend to use this on the side as like a little key to help me go back and forth, just to prevent me moving the canvas too much when it comes to this. So, right, I'll get the drills out of the way, so I'm not going to worry about opening them because we'll be here forever. We've come mainly for this. Now, Diamond Art Club's canvases are what they call tarpaulin. So it's got quite a soft and malleable back to it. And it's quite forgiving when it comes to this. And it also lays flat quite well as well, without too much worry. But if you want it to lay quicker, normally roll it back. You can do this with can't do this with double-sided tape because it will ruin it. But Diamond Art Club, as you can see, is poured glue. So they've got this clear cover on the side. It's nice and thin, so they're not going to be too thick because they're easily movable. So I'll just do this real quick, and then there you go. There she is. As you can see, she's laid out quite well. Move her up a bit at a bit of an angle, but you can see there she is. Countess by Lynn. She's quite a big girl. So we said at 65 by 88. You can see how vibrant she is from here without even the drills on her. Move her up slightly. You can see the bottom. You can see there's a lovely unique skirt that she's got on, and cute little cat, a couple of cute little cats that she's got knocking around her, and a lovely spooky house up at the top here as well. So what we're going to do is not like the normal way people probably do it, but I'm going to go and have a look at where the symbols are. Get my hand out of the way first, it normally helps. So, as you can see, our ABs, come on camera, might be able to see it, is 1, 2 and 3. They will be our ABs, so we can have a quick look, see where they are, and then we'll be able to see where our fairy dust will go as well. So if I bring it a bit closer, hopefully you can see from there, you can see nice clear symbols. My camera is slightly out of focus. You see they're nice and clear. DAC are always nice and clear when it comes to their symbols. They're no problem whatsoever. Some people will use light pads, but you don't need to. I do when it tends to get a bit darker, because during the night it's not really much light in this place. There, but you can see already that there's number 3 up there, so that'll be our white drill. That's a very popular colour for DAC. Back down for a sec. Might be able to move you a bit closer so you can see a bit better. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, my hand's getting in the way. But right, so you've got number 3s sort of up here in the little stars along here. You've got 1s, which is a light blue, sort of running along here at the top of the sky. No, not up there, but you've got a little bit of number 2s as well, which is the darker blue running through there, and in amongst all the trees that you've got over there. You've got a little bit of the 3s there in the white by the house there and down there along here. So you've got some 3s and 2s sort of running all along this tree up on this side here. All around here. So you've got a fair sprinkling. There's a few number 1s in her hair, which is going to make her hair pop like anything. I'll show her up a little bit. So you've got some number 2s running down, sort of like on the reflection, I suppose, on the where a light is from the moon, maybe. A few number 2s are in the bottom part of her skirt there. You can't see, can you? There we go. So you've got some blues all knocking around in there. Yep, that looks like that's about it for the AB. So you've got a fair sprinkling of the ABs throughout her, all through there. And then you can have 2 fairy dust drills. So if the camera will focus, it doesn't want to focus, does it? So you've got 2 ABs. No, ABs. Not ABs. Fairy dust. Sorry, fairy dust drills. So you always tell with the fairy dust, they've always got the Z in front of them. So we're looking for an A and an equal sign, okay? So you've got a little bit of an equal sign sort of all sort of in there. There's a little bit in there. There's a little bit sort of knocking around here. What we was looking for as well was looking for the A's, weren't we? So you've got A's in the hill. It seems to be like a greenish yellow. So it looks like you're going to get that A all in this grass on the hills, which is going to look really good. And then your equals are all running around in this moon up here. You're going to all mix in with the moon there. A little bit of A knocking around up at the top there. Sorry about the reflection of the window, it's a skylight, so maybe a bit difficult to see. You've also got equals all in the light of this house as well. So you should have a fair bit of sparkle knocking around in there. But you may, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of extra sparkle if you wanted to, of your own touch. She may not need it, because she's got a fair few bits as it is. So you may be okay. Let me just adjust you slightly. There, okay. So you may want to add a little bit of extra sparkle to her. It should be okay, I imagine. But this is Countess by Lynn. This is our new release from about 2 weeks ago. I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier on or not. But she came in about 2 weeks ago, I believe, and she may still be in stock. I'm not too sure. Can't remember. I didn't think to check beforehand. But I'm going to leave that there for now. I will unbox the other 2 in a separate thing. So I'm going to make sure this one turned out okay. So this is the first time recording. Make sure this one turned out okay before I dare to do the other 2. Right, I will leave her here. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.